Alright guys, it is now time for NBA 2K20. We finally got the demo. I'm sorry for the camera quality. I don't have an Elgato or whatever that thing is called to record my gaming, so I'm just going to record it with my camera and try to give you the best quality and show you the builds and stuff like that. Alright, so without further ado, let's get on into the video.
Just been saucing the beans. Oh yes, I'ma do it again. I just now turned up my bitch.
Alright, so it's finally here. We got the 2K20 demo and we are going to get my build set up. I'm going to be showing you the build that I create for 2K20. This one is going to be pretty dope. I've always made a big man, so I'm pretty excited about this year just to kind of see what badges I can get and what all different things I'll be able to do. Looking really good, by the way. I'm liking the WNBA teams involved in there as well. That's pretty dope. I'm glad that they have that in there now. AD there, and once you accept this stuff, you will be able to get started. That AD in the beginning looks really dope, by the way. Alright, so now we're in, and you must click on the My Player Builder. From here, you will be able to create your build that you want to create. It looks like they have 2K University there as well if you kind of want to learn a little bit of the steps. Then we're going to go down here and just show you, you can pre-order the game right here. You can get whatever copy. I recommend getting the standard copy if you don't necessarily want D-Wade. But let's just go ahead and click on the My Player Builder and get started here. I'm going to skip over this so you don't have to watch it, okay? And you can add up to 6 different builds, which is going to be really nice. So let's get started. Of course, you can do your face scan if you have the My NBA 2K20 app. And I already did a video on the face scan, so if you want to check that out, I will have a link to that video down below in the description box. But let's just skip this and go ahead and start with the build. Okay, so I'm just going to choose a standard head. We're going to choose the, let's go with this one. Look at the Malcolm head, and then we'll get started, get the name in here and stuff like that. Okay, so as you can see here to the right, I'm kind of just scrolling through it really fast, but on the side here, it has these preset builds that you can choose if you want to just have a shot or just a setup just like these certain players. So for me, I didn't want to choose a preset build because I kind of want to just build it myself just to see what I can do. So I'm not going to choose one of these, but you can choose one. I'm just showing you that you can select a preset build. Next, we're going to go ahead and set the name up. So we'll put the dot here, and then we'll go to the next screen. We're going to put the SKOOFEE right here. Of course, I don't want to put my real name there. Then we're going to switch this over to center. Go ahead and choose right-handed, and the number, of course, is going to be 21. Then we'll get started. So here we go. As you can see here, there's multiple different things. It is a little confusing at first, but you must read the pie graph. If you know how to read pie graphs in school, it's pretty self-explanatory. So as you can see here on the side, you just kind of choose the option that best fits what you want to do. For example, if you want to be a shooter, you would go with one that has more green. If you want to be a finisher, you would go with something that has more blue. If you want to be more of a playmaker, you would go with something with more orange. And if you want to be a defender slash rebounder, you would go with something with more red. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and pick one of these. I'm probably going to go with this one at the top here just because it has a mixture of kind of being like an athletic finisher slash defending rebounder. Then here you're going to want to choose your physicals. So it's just kind of like your speed and your vertical and stuff like that. You have multiple options with this one, but I'm going to choose one that's more even. So now it's time to set up the stats, or pretty much your bar, to see how good you're doing, like rebounding and shooting and all that stuff. Looks like they're giving you a lot of points here. I don't know if that's something they're going to start you out with and when the game begins, but it just seems like they're giving you it just so you can have an idea if you were maxed out what your player would be like. But I noticed it's not completely maxed out. It's just a certain amount of points that they let you max out. So you can upgrade other stuff. I'm assuming you just need to accumulate more points to do so. And just make sure you max out all the points there, okay? So now it's time to choose your height. I'm going to go with 7 foot this time, just on this specific build. Typically I do 7'3", but as you can see, just me going up to 7 foot, it really chops down my vertical, my speed and stuff like that, my acceleration. So I'm actually just going to keep it there. I will probably make a 7'3" build later, but just making a 7 foot just to make him a little bit faster. All right, and there we have it. We made us a glass cleaning lockdown, which is kind of what I wanted to make. So that's really nice. Hopefully his defense is really good, but that's the build that I would get. And they also kind of show you who you compare to at the bottom there, so you can kind of see or get an idea of what your play style will be like. And then the next screen here is just gonna kind of give you a chance to make yourself a 99, or you can start yourself out at a 60, just so you can kind of see what your player would be like if he was at a 99. Now the one thing I question is that putting up everything in all the slots for each separate build or different thing? For example, like playmaking and shooting, is me being a 99 is going to max that completely out? We don't know yet because this is the demo, but I'm hoping that you can still put up some of those other attributes once you get started and get in the game. Okay, and then now on this screen is where you choose your badges and which badges you want to have. I think that is so dope. I'm so glad that they're doing that. It makes it to where it can be a little bit more tricky, and it can also be a good thing, because then you know what badge you have Hall of Fame, and you know which badge you have gold, silver, and bronze. So I'm going to set up my Hall of Fame badges. I kind of played with a lot of these just a little bit, but I went for the ones that I kind of figured with my play style and how I play. Like rebounding, I want to make sure that's going to be good. I kind of want to make sure my defending is good and setting screens. So I kind of went for stuff like that. Same thing similar to last year. Now, there are a ton of new badges. I'm not sure how many new ones they have, but there are a ton of different ones. So we're done with the defensive rebounding. We're going to go over to the playmaking one here, and let's get these set up as well. So they only give me one badge with the playmaking. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with the post spin technician, because that's usually my one that I use the most. And we're going to go over to shooting and just put a couple of these up. I don't have a lot on this one either. I think I only get one. So we're just going to choose the one that I'm probably going to use the most. And we're going to go with, let's see what we got here. This one's really tricky. I know I'm not a shooter and everything, but so let's go with slippery on ball. And then we're going to go over to finishing, and here I get a few more that I can kind of do. I want to say I get 7 upgrades that I can do, so we're going to just work on these. All right, and we're just getting these set up. I'm pretty much done here. I'm just letting you guys see what badges I choose for finishing and stuff like that. Really nice badges they let you choose. I'm glad they let you do this. It's really good. I wonder still if you can create a girl character. That's the only question I want to know. But look, we're going to get started. I'm going to play a little bit of game, show you guys a little bit of footage of my player. They have you starting out on the Raptors, and you're going to be going up against the Golden State Warriors in the finals. All right, and here we go. So I'm going up against Collie Stein, and let's get this. Didn't win. I never try to win those. All right, so couple things I've noticed they've changed. They've definitely changed the stealing. For example, if someone's passing it way up court and you want to go for that steal, it doesn't quite let you get that steal like that anymore. You kind of have to be directly in the spot that the ball is going to. Also, last year they let you like hit the steal button to kind of boost yourself up the court. Now if you do it, it slows you down. That's one thing I noticed, and I'm probably gonna miss that. Yep. But yeah, so that was just a couple things I've noticed they've changed. Mouse in the house, mouse in the house, get up out my way, watch out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was pretty fun playing it. I will say there's a couple things different. The shooting is really good. If you're a shooter in this game, you're gonna be amazing. I can't even lie to you. And just the overall demo was pretty nice. So I'm glad they let us work on the builds, because I think they're going to focus more on my park. And that's it, guys. I ended up with 22 points and 11 boards. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like this video if you liked it, and turn on that notification bell. SKOOFEE here, and I'm out.
Damn, I can't do nothing with Jesus. And I plan on dying like this. I had a bomb in my tweezers.